Aethyrion. I chose to sleep on the ship that night. I do not know why, but that night, I stayed. I was asleep when the world outside decided to end. Screaming first, then steel, then something that shook the hull. I came up from my quarters to find the harbor in shambles. People running, knights fighting something I could not name. Shapes that moved like shadows given a bad reason to exist. The sound they made, I covered my ears. Some sounds are not meant for human hearing. Then the sky lit up, fiery boulders, dozens of them, breaking the dark open from above. They hit the ground and those things caught fire instantly, scattered in every direction. A number came toward the harbor, another wave followed. One hit close, the next, closer. The one after that, straight for the Sovereign's grace. I watched it descend. The heat reached me before the light did. And then, a figure. Black cloak, white hair, grey eyes, a katana in his hand. He stepped in front of me, took his stance, exhaled, and swung. A haze erupted from the blade, vast, consuming, reduced that boulder to fragments mid-air, sent every piece scattering back into those beings. He turned to me, asked if I was all right. I told him I was fine, and more importantly, the ship was fine. He almost smiled at that. He asked one thing: shelter the civilians inside my ship until it was over. I said yes without thinking. I told him I was in his debt, that I would not forget it, and I asked his name. He looked at me warmly, the way a man looks when he is exactly where he is supposed to be. "This is my job," he said. "The name is Aethyrion. Aethyrion the Haze," and he was gone. I stood on the deck in the silence that followed and felt something I had not expected. Not relief, not fear. The world, this world, was only just beginning to excite me.